Hi everyone. Oh my
Hello.
god, I can't do an intro properly. This is the 12th episode. It was supposed to be a collab, but we have our exams coming. They're from Monday. Yes, we recorded our 11th episode and our 12th episode together, almost together. Yeah, together. So, yeah, we don't have a guest today.
Yeah.
This is making us angry.
I mean, yeah. And so we decided to do an episode on anger management because we're really, really angry right now. So,
Yep. All right. So,
yeah.
Charvi,
Beans.
what is the...
If you don't know what this means, go listen to the last episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, Charvi, what is the angriest you've been? No, is it when is the angriest or what is the angriest you've ever been?
I don't know. But
When
I get
and
what...
where?
When
Where and how were you the most angry?
I don't remember. There's not a specific situation, but usually I'm the most angriest when I'm having a fight with someone or something. Like there's a misunderstanding, and the person I'm trying to understand them, but they are not trying to understand my viewpoint. Like they're being so self-centered about it, and instead of understanding what the other person is feeling, they just overlook that. And when I'm trying to explain, instead of listening, they just keep on shouting and giving their points. So it's like that's when I get really angry. When people lie to me, I hate that shit.
Is that when they're lying, but you know that they're lying? Oh my god, I want to laugh and I'm also so angry at the same time.
Exactly,
I'm like, dude.
Excuse me, honey, you do realize that I know you're lying. So, yeah.
Okay, I am the most angry when I just forgot what I was supposed to say. Wait,
because you're looking at my pretty face and you just forgot about everything.
Yeah.
She's not even looking at me. She's looking at the ceiling. That's what makes it funny.
I'm trying to recall what I was thinking about.
I know.
This is one thing which makes me angry. Trying to remember what I'm thinking about.
I think I know. Dhruvi gets really angry and sad when people say bad stuff about the One Direction members or
oh yeah, that is obviously
any actor that she likes or something.
More than angry, I get hurt, because I have this thing. I read it somewhere. By somewhere I mean on Instagram. Whenever I say I read it from somewhere, that means I read it on Instagram. That if someone supports a celebrity so passionately, you should never judge them because you don't know why they are supporting them, right? I feel hurt when people do that. Not angry, but so in case you're not aware of the fact that Charvi and I are from the humanities stream, we are from the humanities stream. And so when people think that in humanities you just have to chill and you just have to fun, yes, all the science people, I'm looking at you.
Yeah, we just recently
it's not like that. It's not like that, please.
It isn't. We just recently had a fight on our class group, and someone was like, what did they say?
Oh yeah, we had a fight about this podcast.
Yeah, we had a fight.
T-Sesh, guys. All of you who wanted to listen to T, here it is. So, we have this group which has science, commerce, and humanities. And what happened was that what happened? Okay, yeah. Our English teacher assigned this assignment to us of recording a podcast of about literally like anything from the Tempest. So you have to pick up any one topic from the Tempest and just make a podcast about it and like send it to the teacher, like in Google Classroom. So the people from science think that we told our English teacher that since we have a podcast, you can assign us podcast assignments. But no, dude, we already have so much to do with just tea with teens. Why do we want to get stressed about another podcast?
Exactly.
But no. So it's like Dhruvi and Charvi told their teacher about tea with teens, and now she's like, even you can do a podcast. That's not what happened. I'll tell you what happened. In fact, Chari will tell you what happened. Charvi, go ahead and tell them what happened.
Okay, so what happened is that in the beginning of the year, ma'am was telling us that I'll give you these creative assignments. So one of them will be like this e-portfolio thing, and another one would be a podcast after that. So Dhruvi and I took that opportunity because like, why not? Shameless self-promo. Yeah. So we're like, ma'am, did you know that we have a podcast too? And she's like, oh, blah blah, and then we gave her all the details, yada yada yada, and then we had our e-portfolio assignment, and then we had the podcast thing. So it was completely her idea. We had just told her about the podcast after she mentioned that she knows what a podcast is, instead of us
a podcast is. I think people from my batch will understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So it's like she only said that I'm going to give you an assignment of a podcast and you guys have to do it. Why would we just randomly interrupt her lecture and be like, you know what, ma'am, we have a podcast. Here it is. Like, she brought up the conversation, and that is when we took that opportunity to say that, yeah, we know what a podcast is because we have one.
So if we would have told her, so if we would have told her or not, any which way, we were going to get a podcast as an assignment. So that was one of the things which happened. They were not ready to believe us. Like, okay, fine, believe in your web of life. Lies. I said life instead of lies. Believe in your web of lies.
I mean, life is a lie, so web of lies is appropriate. Not me being so
philosophical.
Yeah,
and today, so we have school from 9 to 11, and then we have this 2-hour break, and then you have to attend school online from 1 to 3. So today I wasn't planning on going to school today, but I got a call at 7:52 from a certain person. Kesha, if you are listening to this episode, no, it is not you. Yes, it is her. So I got a call from a certain person. We will name them person XYZ. So person XYZ calls me at 7:52 a.m. saying that, hi Dhruvi, are you coming to school today? I said no, because we have, she said, why? I'm like, because we have economics block period and I do not want to study economics continuously offline. She's like, no, but we have economics together. All science, commerce, humanities have it together. We will have so much fun. It will be just like the old times.
But no one was even going to school to have fun.
Let me tell. Don't spoil it for them. Okay. And it will be so much fun, just like the old times. Even person... Okay, a person XYZ name is already taken. Okay, even person ZYX is coming to school. And Shreya, if you are listening to this, even person ABC is coming to school. And Shreya, in case you are listening to this episode, I'm not talking about you. Yes, I am talking about them. So I was like, okay, fine. I mean, I was already dressed up. Like I just had to quickly change my clothes, pack my bag, have my breakfast, because my bus comes at my bus stop at 8:29. So I had like half an hour to get ready. And I was like, okay, fine, I can get dressed. I got dressed in like 15 minutes because I'd already taken a shower. So I just had to quickly change my clothes. And my hair was already done. I had woken up early today. So yeah, I went to the school, and guys, the three of us were the only ones who showed up. I mean, there were other people also, but for economics, there were only three people. It was the three of us.
Wow.
And now, since I had made an offline appearance in economics class, so we have this foundation day thingy called an act of kindness, which is not really kindness, it is just an act of kindness. I do not want to go into the details of it because, trust me, it is such a controversial topic.
We could
I got
rant about
selected
it for hours.
I mean, bro, I have my UTs and you expect me to. Never mind. All the people who don't go to our school won't understand this, but yeah, this stupid project thingy I have to do now.
And I was supposed to do it with Dhruvi until yesterday, but today I got a message from one of our friends saying that our economics teacher is asking if you'd be interested or any of the other art students. Like there's an option between economics and arts, so I've taken arts. So I was like, I'm like, oh, so I have a choice now? I can say yes or no. And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I would have taken one for the team, but no, I am not interested in doing this. And then she's like, ask the other art students. By other art students, I mean 2 other people, because we're only 3 in art. So they're like, nope, we don't want to do it. And I was like, cool, great.
So then whom does she go to?
Dhruvi!
She didn't even ask me if I wanted to do it. She was just like, Dhruvi, you have to do it. I was like, ma'am, I do not want to do that. I was literally going to leave the meeting. Like, I wanted to leave the classroom.
Oh.
But you know what? I got scolded by a Hindi teacher today. I tell you what happened. My economics notebook got over because ma'am gives us a lot of homework. So we still had to write stuff in our notebook. So I said, ma'am, I don't have I need a new notebook. So she's like, okay, you go and get a new notebook. So I was like, okay, I have to go and get a new notebook. Now, I thought I had to go to the educators, like the staff room, and I get a new notebook from there. Then I realized, no, all the teachers are in different classrooms. Wow. So now what am I supposed to do? So I was wandering aimlessly. And then a Hindi teacher, all the people who go to our school, it is a Hindi sir I'm talking about. Now you know who I'm talking about. Yeah. He saw me and then he's like, Dhruvi, what are you doing? Okay, so usually he can never remember my name. He either calls me that girl or he calls me Jia. He doesn't call me Dhruvi. For the very first time, he called me Dhruvi. I was like, oh my god, you remember my name? I'm flattered.
But not for a good reason.
Exactly. And he's like, what are you doing? I said, I need a new notebook. And then he's like, that your teacher, which subject, for which subject do you need the new notebook? I said, economics. And then he's like, that your subject teacher will only give you. I was like, but ma'am told me to get it from somewhere else. Then no, you go and sit down. I was like, okay. So then I came back and sat down. My economics teacher is like, where are the notebooks? I said, ma'am, this teacher told me to sit down. So I sat down.
Wow.
So yeah, I got scolded by a Hindi teacher today.
Oh my god. So now that we've talked about many instances that make us angry, let's talk about how we manage our anger. Yeah.
Yeah, Chavi, how do you manage your anger?
I think manage is not the right word.
How do you execute it? How does your anger turn into aggression? Psychology teacher, if you are listening to this, I was paying attention in class. Continue.
If you are paying attention, you know the right term is
frustration leads to aggression. Yes, I know. Yes. I know frustration leads to aggression. It is rhyming, so I know.
It's wow. So many things rhyme with aggression. Let me think. And now suddenly all the words. Yeah. Station leads to aggression. You cannot say that just because it's rhyming. Oh my god. So moving on. Whenever I get angry, I just like bawl my eyes out. Girl, do you need some help? I'm one of those people that I just start crying. And instead of punching someone in the face, I cry and punch my own self by crying, and I hurt myself. Yeah, sad story. No, I'm just being dramatic, but yeah, I cry. And okay, so usually if like my parents are telling me something, and there's an ongoing lecture about how to become a wholesome individual who's good at shit and good at life, so while I'm standing there listening,
how can you be good at life?
I don't know. That's why I get numerous lectures. So and there standing, my dad's giving me a lecture about something. My mom's just trying to avoid the conversation, and she's like, let me play my Farm Heroes, don't disturb me. Farm Heroes and Candy Crush. I feel like all the old, not old, I'm not calling my parents old, but all our
Good save,
parents,
Charvi.
all are very youthful, is that a word? All are young, vitalized. Okay, you know what, people, I'm not gonna try. I need to save my words for the English exam on Monday.
Oh my god, we have a literature exam on Monday.
Yeah, and I was literally studying The Tempest before the podcast because I was having a mental breakdown. I'm like, you know what, Charvi, just open your book and read. So yeah, so whenever my dad is like giving me a lecture or something, I just stand there, and for some reason when someone shouts at me, I cry. I think that's
Same.
kind of normal.
Same.
So but now instead of crying, what I do is like I usually keep on fidgeting, and I wear these like bracelets in my hand. So I'd remove one bracelet and I start like fidgeting with it so that I can kind of focus on listening rather than just reacting to him. So I listen and then I fidget my bracelet so that I can keep my thoughts controlled and blah blah. Sometimes I zone out. Dad, if you're listening
I do that every time during every
sorry?
lecture. Shouldn't have said that. Said that.
Yeah, but it
I
kind
don't
of
zone
helps
out during every lecture.
Yeah, we totally don't. We listen to every single word you say, like every single word with the punctuation marks, everything.
Yes.
So yeah, and then I
even the minute grammatical. Okay, so when your parents, they are like scolding you and they make this like grammatical error and you can't help but laugh, and then you get more scolding for that.
Yeah, I'm like, excuse me, it's not that, it's this. Oh my god, you have the audacity to correct my grammar, and I'm like, I can't help it. I'm like Ted Mosby, so I love
From
Ted
How I
Mosby.
Met Your Mother.
Yeah, so I cry, and then I usually try to I write down my thoughts or whatever in my phone, like in the notes app, and
in a very poetic way.
Not a poetic way. There are so many curse words that I use. It's not poetic at all. Sometimes I go through them again. I'm like, Charvi, you do realize you spelled that word wrong.
Charvi, being poetic is very subjective. It differs from person to person. For you, being poetic means... See, it is so subjective, I cannot put it into words.
I wonder what just happened to Dhruvi. She's like, see, Charvi, she started talking in this, otherworldly. I'm I'm so... What's that word that our English teacher used?
Prospero.
No, that's a character. No, not orchestrated. They're just words. Oh my god, I can't
Exasperation.
No.
Ebullience.
No.
Ebullition.
Exalted position.
Exalted.
Yeah, they was like, I didn't write that down in my list of words.
Write it down. Okay, so guys, I have this paper taped to my wall where I write new words I come across. I never look at it. I just have it. Okay, what was the word you used?
Exalted.
I think I used it in my textbook, but it's not on my wall. During our call, like when we were talking on the phone once, you used some very hi-fi word and I wrote it down on the wall.
I'm honored. Which word was it? Can you think of it?
Pestering. It is not a hi-fi word, But I mean, I forget
Pestering.
that the word exists. No, yeah, but I forget that the word exists.
Yeah,
So
I know
I write
sometimes
down
it happens. I get
I
it.
forget that words exist. So I just write them down, even though they are like simple words. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I'll tell you how I react to such situations. Now it depends. If I have academic stress, like, if I have like so many due dates, like, and they're like back to back, I have to do a lot of work, I will act out. Like, I will throw my books on my bed, not on the ground, because even when you are angry, you should respect your books, or else my mom will be upset with me. So I just like throw them on the bed and I just like, hold them, like hold a book, whatever book I have to write in or like read, just like hold it very tightly. And then just like, oh, it's like, how you hold someone's neck and you're like, oh.
Yeah, clearly I know what that feels like because I've done that before. Yeah, I've held a person's neck and be like, ah!
So I'm like, oh, like this with the book. You can't see me, but I do this. Just shaking it vigorously.
What? Shaking
and then I will.
What? Vigorously.
Vigorously.
What new word did she use right now?
Vigorously is not a new word. Let me write it down on my wall. On my like paper wall. I mean wallpaper, not wallpaper. I don't have a wallpaper. Paper taped to my wall.
On my paper wall. Because you live
then, like,
in a paper home, in a paper town. Guys, I didn't make a Paper Towns reference because it's not in the book, but I'm talking about the book and movie called Paper Towns by John Green. You should check it out. Yeah, oh, this reminds me of recommendation. Song of the week. Oh
yeah, I always forget we have a segment called Song of.
Come on,
guys.
Bol.
Today we have mystery song of the week. Guess what is the song of the week? We will not tell you. Shh.
No, people, we're not doing that. I'm scrapping that idea. So the song of the week is Too Dazed by Raman Sharma.
Oh my god!
Listen to it. It's amazing. I love Raman Sharma. Raman Sharma, if you're listening to this, I kind of have a thing for you. So
I don't.
Yeah, she doesn't, but I do. And that's great. And if you want to DM us Raman Sharma or anybody else listening who's interested. DM us on our podcast account, that is Tea with Teens, tea.with.teens. Yeah. Back to Dhruvi judging me.
My earphone just popped out of my ear. Wait, I put it back in. Yeah.
That's what.
So what I also do is that I just frantically sprint around my room. So like how you just, I sprint. Like, I kind of... English mein શું કહેવાય?
I get hit, like stumble, collide.
Yeah, I collide with the wall. We're going to pretend I didn't do that to Charmi. I collide with the wall and then I use my hand to like stop me. So this loud sound is formed.
Yeah.
I keep on doing that.
Oh my god. I did not know that about you.
I do that very rarely. It's very, 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 very rarely I do that. Otherwise, when I'm angry, I'm just like, ugh. That did not sound well. I'm like, I was trying to make the grr sound, as in the G-R-R-R-R sound, but I cannot make the grr sound.
Why are you trying to be a pirate even your hand movements are like that?
No, pirates do R and doing grr.
You're still doing the same hand movement like the pirate. Guys, you should see her right now.
Okay, guys. Do you want us to have a video podcast or an audio podcast?
No, because then I'll have to wear actual
an audio
clothes.
Podcast.
I'll have to wear actual. No, I do wear clothes.
Charmi.
I meant to say.
Actual clothes. Charvi, they're going to have such a wrong impression of us.
I meant to say I have to wear proper, appropriate clothes, as in, presentable to the world. I can't just end up in a baggy t-shirt and, that's what I'm trying to say.
Oh my god. Okay, I think
But
Charvi is definitely tall on something. If you're not understanding the reference, check out our episode number 11.
Yeah. Oh my god. By actual clothes I meant like proper clothes. I didn't mean
Sure, keep defending yourself, Charv.
Dhruvi, if
You know what? Oh my god. Guys, I just realized something. Oh my god. So you know Harvey from Suits?
No.
So you know how typical Gujarati people, they say like, instead of chal, they like hal. You know? So if they have to say Charvi, they will say Harvey.
The hell? What's wrong with you, lady? And I'm the one being blamed because I said actual clothes. Yeah. Okay.
I did not. I wear proper, appropriate clothes.
And you were being sarcastic about it because you do realize if I mean that I do not wear clothes, it means that
I
you
am
see
recording
me.
a podcast with you.
Yeah. So, you'll never know people. No, I actually wear clothes. You can see that on one of our posts on TV Teens. People don't.
Charvi showing a t-shirt. Charvi, they cannot see
I'm
your
looking
t-shirt.
at. I'm not showing my t-shirt.
So guys, I think I'm obsessed with the way my ponytail looks today. You can't see it.
Yeah,
but-
it looks really good. Just like how
Huh?
it looks every single day. It looks the same.
No.
But today, your ponytail is giving me different vibes and I'm loving the immaculate vibes. I was trying to channel my inner Gen Z right now.
Wait, just a second. I'm sorry.
Immaculate Lakwa. Do you know the spelling? Guys, I just said immaculate. After immaculate, it's IMM.
I know the spelling, Charvi. I know what it means. I just forgot that it exists. I know immaculate.
And then write -Charvi, or -C. So you know that I'm the one who gave you that
No, all
word.
the words which are not in black ink or do not maintain the proper 2 columns, they are Charvis. Like obliterated, exalted, and pestering, and immaculate.
Oh my god. I feel famous.
And I got another one from another person, gaslighting.
Who is that person?
And I can't say the name. I mean, you have to cut it out.
Oh, okay.
Beep.
Guys, I got it. Never mind.
Yeah. I got most of my words from the novel. I read on and off. Like, if I lose the rhythm, I will stop reading it. But then I'll again start reading it and I'll keep reading it. It's The Lord of the Flies. It is amazing, guys. You should read it.
Ooh.
But again, I'm not reading it. So who am I to tell you?
I mean, who are we to tell people anything? Who are we to put ourselves on a public platform and embarrass ourselves? But we still do
We
that.
are Navra people from humanities. That's who we are.
I love that. I love that joke, Dhruvi. I think
Oh, by
we
the way,
call
to
that-
all our international viewers, Navra means what you are right now. Because if you're listening to our podcast, you have nothing better to do.
Wow, okay, do not go for our international viewers or listeners. They're gonna stop listening to
listeners.
us.
Guys, please don't listen. Please don't stop listening to us.
Please don't listen. Please don't listen to us, guys. You heard it here. Dhruvi Vaishnav says that. Please don't listen
You're
to
making
us.
it so obvious. You're like,
even-
Vaishnav.
Because that's the whole point. Because she only
Kavi
does not want
mispronounced my
encourage.
last.
Vaishnav.
Charvi mispronounced my last name for 4 years.
And she never said anything about it. It's not
I
her
didn't
fault.
actually care because so many people call me Vaishnav. Our political science teacher, our political science, I said, political science teacher.
Yeah.
He called me Dhruvi Vaishnavi. Think you can beat that? I have lost hope, you know. Okay, yeah, so bye guys.
So bye guys. That
What
is
an
it for
abrupt ending.
today's. Yeah, that's it for today's episode. I have nothing else to say this time.
Yeah, guys. You can't expect us to come up with creative intros and outros. I was going to say extras. Intros and outros every single time.
Introverts
Right?
and extroverts. That's what you were thinking of when you said intros and extras.
So yeah, this was going to be a simple one because we are angry. Bye-bye.
Bye.